Hey guys, Marshall Brandmuffin here, and oh my god, Reunited. Hands down, Reunited was one of, if not the best episode of Steven Universe ever. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so the episode starts out with a fantastic musical number by Steven. He just goes over and tells everyone, hey, don't worry about everything else. It's okay. We'll just worry about today. And of course it's the wedding. And the wedding was amazing. Ruby and Sapphire, adorable. Ruby and Sapphire kiss for the first time on television. Like real kiss. And it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm not sure if two female characters have ever kissed on TV, or at least on a kid's cartoon. But oh my god, that's gotta be a historical moment there. At least for Steven Universe, I mean. That was really sweet. And then they fuse into Garnet, and I was so excited to see what their outfit would be, because, like, they were wearing two different things, a wedding gown and a tux. Oh my god, it was so cute. And then at the reception, everybody's having a fun time. And then Steven starts crying, and everybody's like, what's that aura in the air? And boom, the diamonds show up. Like literally, both yellow and blue are just like, oh hey, we're here. And then they of course it cuts to commercial, and I'm just, oh my god. And so what happens is, they come back from commercial, and then the hand ships go over behind Beach City, and they just start beating into the earth. And Steven's like, oh my god, they're after the cluster. And Bismuth is like, what the heck is the cluster? And he explains, and then they literally take a break, and they go in, and he just tries to take a nap while they're beating on the earth. He's just trying to take a nap, and connects with the cluster, and then the cluster pops, and it starts coming out of the ground, and it forms a giant, muscly, sinewy hand, and I'm just like, oh my god, Attack on Titan music plays in the background. And, I realized, I looked at it closely, and I thought it was muscle at first. I thought it was all just muscle and sinew and gross, like fleshy bits, but it's not. It's just like the gem spread out across, like the different colors of each of their skin, like all meshed together. It's meant to look like muscle, but it looks really cool. Then after that, Blue Diamond ship comes down and slams into the ground, and then comes back up, and there she is. And then she shoots an attack. She sends her emotions all over the place, and every gem is feeling her emotions. Connie and Lion are the only ones who aren't affected. They're just like, oh, what's going on? And so Connie jumps in, and she goes at her with the sword, and oh my god, in the coolest moment, she just grabs the sword and snaps it. She's like, I know this sword, and snaps it. And then Garnet gets up, and she's walking over, and you just hear the theme, like a little riff on the theme for Stronger Than You play, and she's like, I'm a gem that is made up of gems who care about each other. And Blue Diamond's like, I know who you are. You're the fusion that disrupted my court. And so Garnet grabs her by the legs. She's like, what, are you gonna hold me down? Or what, are you gonna defeat me by groveling at my feet? She's like, nope. I just wanted to make sure you didn't take any steps to the left, or whatever, something like that. And then Lapis shows, oh my god, Lapis. It's the coolest thing in the world. Lapis just comes down, and she's like, hey. And she throws the barn at her. She throws the barn at Blue Diamond. It's literally one of the coolest scenes in the whole thing. And the whole time I'm thinking, oh my god, how did Lapis even know? And now looking back at it, I'm like, oh. Lapis saw the ships from the moon, and then she like had to have debated it, and then Garnet sensed with her future vision that it was going to happen, so she wanted to make sure that her attack didn't miss. So, I mean, it's good not world building. It's good just like storytelling. It's good plot because it's like all these interworking pieces that in a normal show just she showed up out of nowhere, but no, in this it really makes sense because earlier in the episode it showed her on the moon. And I'm like, oh, well, that's a cute nod to Lapis. I wasn't sure if it was, like, actually her on the moon or if it was, like, Steven imagining that she was on the moon. But it made a lot of sense, and it was really sweet, and it was where Peridot was upset. And the only thing I didn't like about Lapis coming back was that Peridot didn't run up and hug her. Peridot just ran up and was like, Lapis! And I was like, give her a hug. You've been through so much. She's been gone for so long. Just hug her. I'm such a Lapidot shipper. I don't care what anybody says. I love Lapidot. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Like I love Ruby and Sapphire. I love Rubafire or Garnet. Just Garnet. I love Garnet. I love their relationship because they're so cute. But just oh my god, I really emulate with Lapis and Peridot because like. Ruby and Sapphire are the personification of a perfect relationship. I mean, yeah, they have their fallout every once in a while, but who doesn't? But Peridot and Lapis really show, like, two sides of a coin, where, like, Lapis is really distraught, and Peridot is really anxious about hurting Lapis because of her pain. It's really sweet, and I love it, and anyways, back to the episode. It's the fight. The fight just, oh my god. I forgot about a scene where basically right before Blue Diamond gives them all her emotion, Alexandrite comes out. And Alexandrite just like jumps into the fight, grabs Steve and is like, oh my god. She just roars. And then the attack happens and it literally bursts them apart. But anyways, back to Lapis. Back to when Lapis gets there. Lapis throws the barn at Blue Diamond, and what happens after that? She's like, if they're gonna punish me like a crystal gem, I might as well just be crystal gem. And so all that's happening, and then they all just start fighting. They all start fighting and jumping in, and Steven. They all start tagging her. Lapis is holding her back with water chains. Pearl is jumping at her and shooting lasers. Lion and Connie jump onto her head. Then Steven's like, everybody form up. And Lapis grabs him with a water hand and swings him around. Meanwhile, the Cluster and freaking Yellow Diamond Ship are just having an arm wrestling match in the background. And Lapis throws him at Blue Diamond, and they all individually attack, and then Steven just bodies her with his spike bubble. Oh my god, it's the coolest thing ever. And then the Cluster literally takes Yellow's ship, flips it around, and slams Blue's ship to the ground, and like Blue's hand goes over her or something. And then like it's a shot of just like they all pile up near the entrance, or a piece of Blue's ship hits Steven's house, and then Greg pops out and he's like, "Oh, I'm sticking to you guys," and they're like, "Oh no!" And so they all go over there, and Greg comes out, and the whole fight, like I wasn't thinking about it when I first watched it, but then after I watched it back, I'm like, "Wait a minute, where's Pumpkin?" And I just noticed it when I was rewatching it, that Pumpkin comes out with Greg. Not right away, but like in the next shot you see Pumpkin just barely. And that's good. I'm glad they were keeping it consistent. Let's see what else. One of my quarrels was like, why did Connie's parents just, because they were there, they were at the wedding, why did they let Connie just be like, okay, you can fight the diamonds? Like, okay, that's a little bit too much development. But then there's a scene with Blue Diamond, and she's this is before. She's blasting him with a laser attack, and Steven forms a huge shield, and they all just put their hands on the shield. And it's a real symbolic moment, because, like, back when Peridot first attacked them with the ship, it was just Steven, and now it's the whole team. It's the crystal gems, and it's amazing. Even Lion presses his little cat nose onto the shield. It's so cute. But, I mean, oh my god, it's so cool. And then, literally, you go back to the wreckage of Yellow Diamond's ship, and she bursts out of it. And she just, like, Vegeta, just looks down and is pissed. And then Steven's like, hey, hold on. I'm Pink Diamond. And, ooh, Yellow Diamond is not having any of that. She charges at Steven, and literally, it looks like she shatters him with her foot. She curb stomps him. Then it cuts to commercial again. And Steven wakes up. But he wakes up in, like, a weird dream state. And he sees, like, Connie trying to wake him up. And he's on a bigger version of Connie. And then he sees Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Bismuth, Peridot's Gem, and Lapis. And then the diamonds. But they're all, like, smaller and on statues of themselves. It's weird. But it kind of makes sense. He's, like, astral projecting into their mind. But since it's not just one mind, he's seeing the whole battle, but, like, just from their perspective. It's actually pretty cool. It's weird. It's a weird version of his power, but it's still his power. Excuse me. But so he flies over and he jumps through everybody and he gives them a little encouragement, and it's so sweet and cute. And then he goes over and he's trying to talk to the diamonds. He's trying to be. Oh wait, no. Before that, Peridot ran up on Yellow Diamond, and Yellow Diamond just shattered. Or, well, not shattered. She shatters her form with her power. And then, after Steven's knocked out and in this dream state, you see Lapis getting attacked, and she poofs. And it's really cool because we're going to get their new forms, and I'm so excited that they're both crystal gems now. It's amazing. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to see these two reform. But, so he jumps up to the diamonds and he's trying to get their attention, and when he finally does, they, like, keep pushing him away, and then when he gets close enough to talk to both of them, they think he's an enemy. So they're firing a blast at him, and he's like, no, I need you to hear me. So his like, Pink Diamond aura flares up, and he's sending a wave of, like, it's me, I'm Pink Diamond, at them. I'm like, oh my god, it's Pink Diamond. And then it shows him, like, floating down into their hands, and then he wakes up and they're, like, hovering over him. I'm like, oh my god, it's you. It is the coolest thing in the world. Like, I don't even know. Honestly, this is one of, if not the best episodes. Hands down, by far. Like, I ain't even playing. It was so good. Honestly, this was amazing. I'm so ready for the next episodes too, because it shows a little promo at the end. Oh, I'm gonna watch this episode 1,000 more times. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening to me rant about how amazing Steven Universe is. If you want to see more of these, I was planning on doing one for every episode this week, but I wasn't sure if you guys would want to see it, so I waited till the end and I would just make more. So if you want to hear me rant more about Steven Universe, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, for sure, subscribe. And that's it. Good night.